If you're looking to invest in an RV lot but aren't sure about getting utility access, this video will help you identify your options and the best ways to go about getting utilities onto your RV property. What utilities are available? One of the first things you should consider when looking at affordable land options in dream locations is the availability of utilities. Utilities, mainly water, electricity, and sewer, are essential for any property. Before purchasing an RV lot, researching what utilities are available in the area you're interested in should be one of your top priorities. If they're not readily available, you'll need to factor that into the cost of bringing them to the property or installing alternative options. This can significantly impact the overall affordability of the land, so it's very important to do this early on to make sure that you're not actually getting a bad deal. Sewer or septic for an RV lot? How full are your black water tanks? One of the most important aspects of an RV lot is your ability to drain your own waste. Not having to worry about the tanks filling up is one of the benefits of an RV lot, and depending on location, there are going to be different solutions available. One of the key considerations when it comes to an RV lot is the availability of sewer hookups. Having the convenience of a city sewer hookup allows you to easily drain your waste without worrying about the capacity of your black water tanks. The cost of a sewer hookup can vary depending on several factors. In some cases, the cost may be included in the purchase of the lot or covered by the RV park. However, you can expect to incur expenses such as excavation, plumbing, permits, and connection fees. If your RV lot does not have access to a sewer system, installing a septic is another option. If you don't know, a septic system is a self-contained wastewater system, and it consists of a septic tank and a drain field which work together to treat wastewater. Installing a septic system requires pretty significant upfront costs and permits, but it provides a long-term solution for managing your waste on an RV lot without the need for a sewer hookup. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The cost of installing a septic system can vary depending on factors such as size and local regulations. Generally, the expenses involved include excavation, the tank, the drain field installation, plumbing connections, permits, and inspections. And that only happens if your property is even able to have a septic tank installed. And depending on where you are, the size of the lot or the location might limit your options. So it's really important to check that if a property doesn't have sewer, you are able to put a septic tank on that based on local code. Electric hookup or alternative generation for RVs. On top of sewer hookups, one of the most important considerations for an RV lot is access to reliable electricity. Having RV electric hookups allows you to power your appliances, charge your devices, and enjoy the comforts of home while on the road, which is kind of the whole point of an RV, right? However, the availability of grid power on your RV lot may vary depending on its location and proximity to infrastructure. If your RV lot does not have access to the power grid, there are plenty of alternative solutions to consider. One popular option is installing a solar power system. The cost of a solar power system will depend on factors such as size of the system and the amount of energy that you need to generate, as well as the specific equipment and installation requirements based on code. And while there are many upfront costs involved, solar power can provide a sustainable and cost-effective solution for powering your RV lot if you don't have access to the grid. When considering alternative power options, it's essential to evaluate the long-term costs and benefits, as well as the overall effectiveness of the solutions in that specific location. It's easy to look at numbers on paper and think you're going to generate enough power for you and your family. However, the reality is that these alternative options are not viable in many locations. Whether it's space requirements, code limitations, or other factors, which could be as simple as what direction your lot is facing, will limit the possibilities that you have for generating your own power. So it's important to keep these things in mind. In situations where access to the power grid is available, it's relatively easy to get hooked up, and the costs to get hooked into the grid will include the installation of the power meter as well as hookup fees. Water everywhere. Another essential utility for your RV lot is water. Having water hookups mean you don't have to keep filling your tanks and can easily cook, wash, and drink to your heart's content. The availability of water hookups on RV properties varies greatly, so it's important to research your options when thinking about purchasing a lot. Getting water onto your property could be as cheap as a few $100s or as expensive as tens of thousands of dollars. So this is something that you really need to pay attention to. If your RV lot has access to water at the road, you should have no trouble getting water onto your property. The The costs typically involve the water company installing a meter and piping onto your property for water access. If your RV lot doesn't have city water access, you may be able to install a well. The cost of drilling a well can vary depending on how deep the well needs to be and other permits, and the prices can really get up there if you aren't in an area with shallow groundwater. Ensuring access to essential utilities is crucial when it comes to an RV lot. From sewer hookups to electric and water connections, each utility plays a vital role in providing convenience and comfort during your RV adventures. Depending on the location of your lot, you'll have various options available for installing these utilities. Let's do a quick rundown of everything we've talked about. When it comes to sewer, connecting a sewer system or installing a septic system are your best solutions. For electricity, grid power is readily available in some areas, while you may need to turn to alternative solutions depending on your location. Water access is another essential consideration. Connecting to an existing water line at the road can be a straightforward process, and drilling a well can provide a self-sufficient water supply with no reoccurring fees. And one of the most important things that I think you should get from this video is to get in touch with the local professionals in the area to ensure that you're complying with all the regulations. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more land buying tips, and if you like this video, you might like this other video that's on the screen now.